What's going on, everybody? Blue Moo Guns here, and today we got a pretty exciting range day lined up. We're taking our freshly built Rougaroux AR15 out for testing, but this isn't just another rifle review. This build combines components from several American companies that are focused on making practical upgrades for shooters who actually spend time behind their rifles. Starting with the foundation, we're running the Rougaroux AR15 Builder's Kit, paired with the BCM Lower Parts Kit. BCM has built a solid reputation for producing dependable components that hold up under hard use, so it seemed like a perfect match for this build. To improve handling and reload speed, we also installed a Tex Tactical Designs flared magwell. A flared magwell may seem like a small upgrade, but it can make a noticeable difference when you're performing reloads under pressure or simply trying to get back on target faster. It helps guide magazine into the rifle without having to be perfectly lined up every single time. Up front, we're also running the Tex Tactical Designs Shark Fin hand stop. This gives the support hand a consistent index point and helps improve control of the rifle during rapid strings of fire. Whether you're shooting from a bench, standing, or moving between targets, having a repeatable grip position can make a big difference. We're running the Zero & Sons, the People suppressor, equipped with the dead air Chemo adapter and Chemo muzzle device. One of the reasons the Chemo system has become so popular is its reputation for durability, repeatability, and ease of use. It allows you to quickly attach and remove the suppressor while maintaining a secure lockup. The People suppressor was designed to bring quality suppressor performance to shooters without requiring them to spend premium tier money. Today, we'll see how it performs on this rifle, how it affects recoil, how it sounds, and whether it stays comfortable during extended shooting sessions. For magazines, we're using Weaporize magazine base extensions on Magpul Gen 2 PMags. These extensions add 8 additional rounds of capacity while maintaining the reliability shooters expect from the PMag platform. One thing I really like is that Weaporize doesn't just offer the extensions, they also provide replacement magazine springs, which is a great option if you got older magazines that have seen years of use and need a little refresh. Instead of tossing perfectly good mags into a parts bin, you can breathe new life into them and keep them running. So today's goal is simple. We're going to see how this complete setup forms as a package. We'll test reliability, recoil control, suppressor performance, magazine function, and overall handling. Sometimes individual parts look great on paper, but the real question is how they work together once you start sending rounds down in range. Will the Rougaroux build run flawlessly? Will the Tex Tactical upgrade improve handling? How will the People suppressor perform on this setup? And will those Weaporize magazine extensions feed reliably with the added capacity? Let's load up some magazines, head to the firing line, and find out. Well guys, after spending some time behind this rifle, I think we got a pretty good idea how this entire setup performs. To make this build as close as possible to a true Rougaroux AR as I could, I opted for the Rougaroux charging handle, bolt, and bolt carrier group. The bolt carrier was engraved with my logo by Rougaroux. The rifle is built around a Roscoe 1.7 twist heavy profile barrel paired with a low profile gas block and a mid-length gas system. One of the advantages of the mid-length gas system over a traditional carbine length setup is that the gas port is located farther down the barrel. This allows gas pressure to drop before the cycling action, resulting in a smoother recoil impulse, reduced wear on components, and less violent bolt movement. The result is a rifle that is often easier to control during rapid fire and follow-up shots while maintaining excellent reliability. The only major components that were not sourced from Rougaroux were the BCM lower parts kit and H3 buffer I already had on hand, and the Magpul stock. Even with those substitutions, the rifle retained the character and feel I was hoping for a Rougaroux build. On the range, the rifle was extremely pleasant to shoot. Recoil was minimal, the action felt smooth and consistent, and the rifle tracked well during strings of fire. The combination of the mid-length gas system and the H3 buffer helped create a soft shooting setup that made quick follow-up shots easy and predictable. The rifle stayed flat, allowing me to get back on target quickly without fighting excessive muzzle movement. Overall, I came away very impressed with the build. The quality of the Rougaroux components combined with a thoughtful barrel and gas system configuration resulted in a reliable, smooth operating AR that was enjoyable to shoot throughout the testing session. If you're looking to build a rifle that balances reliability, shootability, and quality components, this setup proved to be an excellent performer. The Tech's tactical designs upgrades were definitely noticeable. The flared magwell helped make reloads quicker and more forgiving, while the shark fin hand stop provided a comfortable and repeatable grip position throughout the day. They're simple upgrades, but sometimes the small improvements are the ones you appreciate the most during extended shooting sessions. As for the Zero & Sons People's Can, it did exactly what we brought it out here to do. The suppressor helped tame the rifle, reduce muzzle blast, and made the overall shooting experience much more enjoyable. Paired with the dead air chemo mounting system, installation and removal were quick and straightforward, providing a secure attachment method that has earned the trust of countless shooters. One of the biggest advantages we noticed was the flow-through design. Shooting from behind the rifle was noticeably more pleasant, with significantly less gas and carbon being pushed back towards the shooter. Compared to the traditional suppressors, the reduction in blowback was immediately apparent, especially during longer strings of fire. For reloaders, this design offers another benefit. The spent brass came out remarkably clean compared to what you typically see from a conventional suppressor. Less carbon fouling on the brass means less cleanup time and a better overall reloading experience. Another standout feature is the weight, or rather the lack of. The People's Can is impressively lightweight, and that difference is easy to feel once it's mounted on the rifle. It doesn't make the rifle feel front heavy or cumbersome, helping maintain the balance and handling characteristics that shooters appreciate. Whether you're carrying the rifle all day or spending time on the range, the lightweight design is a noticeable advantage. The Weaporize magazine extensions also performed well, giving us additional capacity while maintaining the familiar feel of the Magpul Gen 2 PMags. Extra rounds are always welcome, and having the option to refresh older magazines with replacement springs is another nice bonus. Overall, this setup came together very well. Every component had a purpose, and together they created a rifle that was comfortable to shoot, practical to run, and a lot of fun on a range. If you used any of these products yourself, let me know your experiences down in the comments. I'd love to hear what setups you're running and what upgrades you found to be worth the investment. Well, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss future reviews, builds, and range tests. As always, thank you for watching, stay safe, keep training, and I'll see you in the next one.